Why clapping, Dan? You're ruining the return from the break. The sun has gone down in Santa Monica. That's not you, is it?
No, too skinny.
The sun has gone down in Santa Monica, and this is about how dark it is outside at the moment. That is the Santa Monica Pier.
It's like low FPS on the lights there.
It's what?
Just like low FPS on the lights there. It's like 20 FPS. It's all jerky.
It's not a frames per second, Dan. It's just
I know, but it looks choppy, so it's like I thought the camera sucked or something.
Have you ever been outside, Dan?
A few times.
A few times. Okay.
I have this tan and everything.
Probably count him on one hand. Yeah, you've got that. Oh, you actually do have a tan as well. Okay. That's good. So that Indian skin, right?
Yeah, 22%.
Well, where were we when you said, oh, that I've got, you know, my Indian skin's going to tan great?
Yeah, well, 22% of it's working out great for me.
But it's working out fantastic.
That's I don't claim to be impervious to the sun like you, and then you get, then you go onto an island in the Bahamas in 40 degrees Celsius, like 110 Fahrenheit or whatever it is, or 100, 105. You get burned to a crisp.
I got roasted. I was in immense pain.
I was really happy because, not that you're immense pain. Well,
yeah, you were. That's why you were happy.
It's mostly that you claimed that you're impervious to the sun, and I'm like, a lesson must be learned here.
African fibers, mate.
And I feel like the lesson was learned.
It was burned pretty badly. I was burned really badly, man. Like my whole back was like plastic bag, basically.
Yeah.
And that's pretty dangerous. I don't recommend doing that at all.
It's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it.
Get a spray tan.
A spray tan?
Yeah.
I don't need a tan. Do I need a tan?
I'm not saying you need a tan.
You just said get a spray tan.
Yeah, but like as an alternative to tanning in the sun.
Let's just cut his mic off for a second. Right, Singularity versus EG is what we are going to be going through shortly, but on Caffeine, a little later on, because the game was pushed back somewhat, there will be the ATK match, and there is the information for you. Man like Philip Garcia, Philip with 2 L's, Frost the Sheikah.
Is that like the thing from Zelda, the Sheikah slates?
I mean, the word existed before Zelda.
I thought it was like a made-up thing in Zelda.
What, just for Zelda?
Yeah, what does it mean?
It's actually not. I mean, you feel free to look it up. Why don't you tell us what it means?
Okay. Alright then, do you want me to do it right now? Don't have my phone? Yeah. He's gonna sit here.
We're gonna wait.
Cool.
Well, while we wait, why don't we mock Dan's lack of a custom knife in Counter-Strike? Do you have a knife, Rambo?
I don't.
You don't have a knife?
But I'm not opposed to using one.
Get absolutely.
Okay, well, if you did want to use one, Rambo, you could get one from CS Money, where you can sell your Steam waste if that's what you want.
It is a Zelda thing.
I'm trying to talk to the people. I'm doing a promo. Do you have any awareness here?
Well,
can I just finish my sentence?
You asked me to look stuff up and just delivering information that you asked for.
Okay, all right then. What does it mean?
I'm going to go back in time to before this conversation. Yeah.
What does it mean?
It's the Sheikah, also known as Shadow Folk, are a recurring race in the Legend of Zelda series.
Wait, did you look up a definition for Zelda?
No, I just wrote the word Sheikah in there.
But is there anything else? Like,
That's the thing that comes up.
Yeah, but that can't be the only thing that comes up. You're on Google, right? Let's go into the veto. I don't know what to do. Do you know what? I'm going to look up
Does Urban Dictionary count, James?
Okay, you got to run the show now. There you
go.
Urban Dictionary is fantastic. Right, let's do the vetoes. We haven't done it yet because James always messes it up talking about other stuff. So we got Dust 2 picked by EG, probably the best Dust 2 team out there right now.
They're strong.
Avangar have the best defaults, but the only team that can beat Avangar I feel like is EG consistently, and they don't even run defaults on their T side. Yeah. We got that Mirage pick coming through. What are your thoughts?
Expected, yeah.
Dust 2, Mirage. Ooh, nice juicy open maps. The worst thing about Dan is that he's actually right as far as the word Sheikah is concerned, but like Shake.
I'm always right about vocabulary.
Not always.
I have like 9 out of 10 wins.
Most of the time, yeah. just whatever. That just took a year off my life.
I'm surprised because I pointed out because you're such a Zelda fanatic that
that's the only Zelda I've played.
But you're using the Sheikah slate every 5 seconds.
I'm a fanatic of that. Yeah, but like, you know, because you got Shake and other words which are similar to it. I wasn't sure if it was a real word or not.
Okay.
You don't know the word Shake? Just take out the A in Sheikah and it's Shake.
What, you mean like...
That was pronounced chic.
Chic. Well, we say shake in the UK. For example,
Wait, are you saying C-H-I-C? Chic?
no,
Okay.
S-H-E-I-K-H.
S-E...
So in near our office in London, there is this big building on the river,
Okay.
which is owned by some dude called Sheikh Mohammed, for
Okay.
example. Or Sheikh Mohammed, maybe if you're, you know. And then there's Sheikh Louf, which is a rapper, which is S-H-E-E-K.
So it's still not an actual, like, word except a noun.
Well, shake is, yeah. Well, it's a word.
Okay.
But you're saying it's not a word, it's a word.
It's just a, it's just a name.
Why am I here? Why is this happening? Can we just go to the Counter-Strike, please? Can we go to predictions? I just need to move swiftly away from this.
Rabbit hole.
Stop looking at me, Dad. I can see you looking at me. Where's the overlays at?
Love it.
Dust 2, Mirage, and Nuke. I need help. People tweet me some kind of help. Pictures of cats, something to just make me forget everything that's over here.
It's my job to get wins against James.
I am going to pick Evil Geniuses. What is your pick, Dan?
I will also pick Evil Geniuses. I think you'd be
I
crazy.
shall too. Yeah,
otherwise.
Evil Geniuses, they're looking super strong. Stanislaw has stepped into an already super strong lineup and
Made it stronger.
is stronger. Yeah.
Absolutely. Connor, what are you doing? How sensible are you feeling today?
I'll end the day on 100% and go Fiji.
Oh wow, look at that, counting the percentages. He's got his little
Nice.
tick boxes. Respect to you, sir. All right, Evil Geniuses all the way. I don't know how much support there's going to be for Singularity. 2 NA teams, ex-Singularity, excuse me. We'll see if they're picked up by another organization. A W here would certainly help in that regard, but I don't know how likely it is. What do the people think? It's got to be 80+%. Okay, there we go, 83%. Everything is fine. Everything is normal. Now, for Pinnacle odds, do we think more than 3? Like a 4 for ex-Singularity? Do you think they'd go as far as 4?
The odds? Is that
Yeah.
what
I think it should be 10 to 1.
10 to 1.
I mean,
a lot.
they
Okay.
should get absolutely crushed. Like, EG right now is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, and we've got Dust 2 as an open. Then we've got Mirage.
How does it translate though? Because we use the fraction odds in the UK, right? So you're saying 10 to 1, but they're using the decimals here. The
Does
three-
that mean it's the same thing, right? Well, we do that as well.
I think so.
Just like a ratio. It's
I
like
think
Put them
so.
at like 6.5 to 7. I think 7.
7?
7
Okay.
maybe.
Or I guess what are those odds with, like, they've got more numbers in them? On one of the sides of the decimals, they've got like 3 numbers. In American betting. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means. Never mind. Let's not even ask that question. I think I don't think it would start with 5.
Okay.
Again, these are per map odds.
Yeah.
But I mean, like a Dust 2, I
Dust-
don't think you'd get like those kind of odds on a Dust 2.
Well, I mean, it's just that EG are just so sick on Dust 2.
So
Like, they're the best team on Dust 2 right now. I mean, I don't know how consistent they're going to be over the course of the next few months, but so far, since the
Yeah.
major, it's been nuts.
I think another X factor is that if this is matches in online, if both teams are online, I think ex-Singularity will be more comfortable playing online.
Yeah.
They won't have as much pressure as on LAN. So I think that's a little bit of X factor there.
Yeah, got to give a few percentages to the underdog on LAN. I do want to see the knife as well if we can. I just want to look at the knives. I want to look at those stiletto knives. I've left them on my pens by the desk, so I can't even. I'm just doing weird things with my hand now, which is probably not a good idea. Well, okay, we've gone to 5. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that, but here we are. Respects. Those are juicy odds. You'd be crazy to do anything with them, though.
It's more than reasonable. It's just a case that, sure, you have a lot of great puck stars, but the issue is that even though, it's an open map and Dust 2 can be an upset map and swingy and all the rest of it, I think EG's maybe one of the very best teams, or is the best team in the world that would be equipped to deal with that and mitigate the variance just with how ridiculously good they are on this map. They've got so many options to go through. As you say, though, like there is that X factor of like nothing to lose for ex-Singularity, no pressure on them, no one expects anything from them. EG, they're not at like a LAN, they're not on a stage, they're not going to have some of the pressure that's going to make them perform better. They're more likely to perform below their average than they are above their average. But yeah, that's like the only silver lining I can see. But here we go, we've got the T side for ex-Singularity. It's a great place to start off. they can pick up this pistol. Look at the creep on middle, though. This is really cool. Pwn alone. What a great name.
Entertaining in mid. And there was... EG was spotted going through mid doors, but ex-Singularity have hesitated. They've barely gone through the mid doors. Now they split up. They have the P250 going towards top mid. This is the range they need. This is not a good range for Stelly to peek. There's a P250 slowly going down into nothingness, and they haven't got much of anywhere. Singularity. I mean, in fairness, Evil Geniuses didn't commit to top mid necessarily, so if Singularity tried to run towards A, they still got bad range if they're facing players on CT spawn, don't have the utility, and they don't really get anywhere in this round.
It's always really nice when Europa gets a few kills in the pistol as well. Cirque already up to $4,300. That's a great shot. Really strong start from Cirque. And he's one of the guys that's going to cause a lot of issues. I think Cirque and I think Ethan, is it Ethan that's often going to be playing support, rifle support around mid, I want to say. Those they can be very dangerous because I think we're more likely to see some aggression from them. I forget which player loves to run into lower dark for EG.
I think Breezy plays B main, and I think Tarek supports B. And then Cirque plays A with Ethan and Stanislav. I think if anyone it's gonna go lower, it's probably Tarek or Stanislav.
Okay.
But yeah, if both teams on paper, every single person on Evil Geniuses is better than everyone on ex-Singularity. It's just so much superstar power. And I think Breezy, he's playing out of his mind this year and the past year. I think he might be the most improved player in NA and maybe like top 3 in the world. And he's a huge factor on how EG and Energy was so successful.
One of the players had the wrong config loaded and had to change the binds. So who knows, maybe it was a KZ map bind or zombie server. I've never played a zombie server though, so I don't know what binds you might have. Actually, no, I did play one recently, and it was just strange.
Okay, well that's the fact that Cirque's just like really happy to peek this and just gonna stay out there, picks up the kill. That is a very bad sign for ex-Singularity.
Seek and ye shall find. Cirque. I'm still kind of buzzing about seeing the EG logo. It's just cool. Get some OGs in there. Minute 20. Ex-Singularity creeping.
The other thing too about this EG team is that when Stan came onto the lineup, Cirque had a new lease of life as well. We started seeing like really strong performances deep into LAN with him. And that was another piece that was previously missing. And he is ready for the ting here with this scout. Oh, Infinite with that peek. And now Tarek on the low grounds. That can be surprisingly strong shooting into the headshot positions from the low ground. But you do need the right support, and it is not going well here. Oh, Infinite playing very close to the edge there. Will be punished. Ethan with a jumping accuracy on the MP9, trying to get it to work, but we stand to finish it off. That's fantastic damage. 3 kills, a bomb down. It's going to be a very scary round 3 for EG.
And Infinite is a standout player for Singularity, a guy who was previously on his way to Cloud9 till all his N-bombs were exposed. The casual. That's so common in North America though. Not necessarily in the professional scene that I'm aware of, but like if you go to a deathmatch server or something, there's so much just like, it's basically 4chan on comms, just saying anything you can.
It's absurd.
That's offensive for the purpose of being offensive. So yeah, kind of wild. Playing like if you like Valve Deathmatch, for example, get a lot of that stuff. People just, there's too much sugar in the water out here. There's too much sugar. People are just wilding out on comms, man. Even on the surf servers, people are just having the most bizarre conversations about things.
Yeah.
Circ now on the AWP. Forced onto the AWP by losing the scout. Maybe they shouldn't have fragged him. Quietly walking away, not making it obvious, because maybe that would invite C to just walk through the doors.
Infinite has made his way up to Catwalk meanwhile. There's the flashback. Good stuff. Some good basics. Here's the lurk smoke. Really easy to line it up. It's an important smoke to be consistently present, showing throughout your T-side rounds. You can run a set piece behind it. You can use it in all different kinds of ways. And you can FACEIT utility out with it as well. So far, there's now just one flashbang remaining on Ethan. Good flash work coming in. Circ with a whiff. He finds a second crouch peek across. Infinite's looking for it. Looks really bad here for EG, actually.
No possession of short for the retake, but Breeze is so close. Tarek can swing in time. There are grenades as well. They've got 2 kills so far. Thin on the numbers are both teams, but now Pwn alone is alone, as is Tarek. Spotting him. He's missed a shot. That was a sitter. Must have gone for the flick and missed it, and that will cost them the round. But they have done so much damage. They've got the bomb plant, so they will be buying in the next round, most likely. How much money they've got.
Sick round from Tarek. The sense of urgency from him, the way that he was charging upslope, like knowing that he had to make a play immediately. And he was the only guy in a position to do it, and then the fact that it took all this as well, the fact that he was able to execute all that, it's fantastic. But the buy is still going to be worse for EG, so...
A UMP on Dust 2 and an MP9. Rotation is going to be rough. Stelly makes his way through long. They're lining up for Pwn alone. And there's a trade from Stelly by Blue. And that's a catastrophe. Neither of those kills were the SMG players. If he jumps on the barrel, he can molly the car position, but he's just going to peek with ruthless aggression. Not expecting Tarek to be in this position. Can stand run distraction. The smoke is up. That will take attention away from the car position, but the bomb's still in T-spawn for now. Being collected by Ben Leet. There's some Leet for you, Dan.
Don't patronize me.
I'll leave you to commentate all his plays.
Well.
Hey, when he frags, you can say it's Leet o'clock. What if he's got a gun called Leet o'clock? I mean, it would make sense.
Let's bring it back. So the boost in towards Catwalk here. EG starting to wonder what's going on. I really like this because pushing into long wasn't really an option, but Catwalk, they can suddenly play together. Tarek trying to do what he can here. Now this is going to be scary, but he manages to make the first pick work. But it feels like there's not much left for EG here. Obviously the MP9 and the UMP not great on Dust 2.
Lost all position.
And it's just this war of attrition has really paid off for ex-Singularity because the fact that they had to buy an MP9 and a UMP, imagine if they had 2 rifles. Maybe they can do something here. And in fact, there is still something to be done. Stan can try to go for something here. Flashing over the top. It's going to save the AWP. That's a smart play.
And early battle 1 at long A for ex-Singularity. Kind of a bizarre late peek by EG. Typically, you'll have a flash to peek that door again. There was none there. And they both just dry swung out against an SG zoomed in. You're going to lose that fight. So, if I'm ex-Singularity, I keep taking those fights long A if I have those spawns. Those are pretty even fights, even if you're fighting against the best team in the world. You have good pop flashes and good spawns.
3-1 for EG. A rough road ahead for them. Circle of the AWP may have to take some risks. Jumping past the mid position is Ethan. Looking looking for information, maybe entertaining, allowing the CTs to rotate. Cirque looking for the jump on the box to look at the short position, because of course it is hard to see if CTs are pushing. It's a very deep grenade, and is he going to survive? Just about. From 7 to 3 HP.
Easy.
That is pretty wild.
Oh,
he's missed it. I think he was still moving, wasn't he, when he threw it?
I'm not sure, but he's messed it up. Now, in fact, he's given the CTs somewhat of a one-way. Almost.
Well, cost him half his health.
Could have been worse, I guess. Still could get worse, though, because EG have a setup on Catwalk.
And they should expect this too. Oh, the pick.
Breeze's team name is I'm So Salty. I'm so salty. 5 versus 2 for Evil Geniuses. ex-Singularity unable to respond to any of this just yet. Benley takes 1, takes 2. And then there was Robbie. No one will be lost.
Every single player is so dangerous.
Yeah, especially Cirque. He's such a force now.
Oh yeah.
God, he has an op. He's so good at finding picks.
Yeah, that rotation into mid just completely caught ex-Singularity off guard. If you hang out there for too long, you'll get punished. And EG, they can finally create an economy now. Unless ex-Singularity finds something in this round. There's a scout tag. So Zerk, unfortunately for him, he has to be quite careful now. Changing his position with the flash.
Ooh, he took out Stelly, the second player through the doors. Distraction being run. Stanislaus not well equipped though. Not getting much of anything. So going behind the door again. He can spray that. Maybe not with Glocks though. It is penetrable, but they might not have the firepower for it in this round. Breeze unscoped. We've seen another player. That Molotov might be fatal. Stelly will lose his life to Cirque. Stealing the kill from the Molotov maybe. And then there were 2. I think ex-Singularity may find it difficult to deal with the difficult situations they're put in, the 3v5s and so on. May not get as much mileage as a different team might get. Ben needs one more tag.
They've gone and done it. They gave Breeze a creek. Oh dear. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one here now for ex-Singularity. Beginning to establish some economy. EG still working on it. ex-Singularity keeping them somewhat honest. Gonna need a lights out round here. They have a couple long spawns, so they can try to get out long. Oh,
what?
Stan, he just sat there.
What was his plan? A flashbang up mid or something? That was a very bizarre frag, but there's problems in the long position for both teams. Tarek pulls a grenade up, running out of bullets, trying to use utility to fall back, and ex-Singularity might be good for a second round. Got to push in B tunnels, and Stelly is lurking, almost sandwiched between 2. Cirque starts to run. Has he been heard? He must have been heard, surely. In fact, of course, Infinite with the bomb has come out of long alone to go and have a look towards T-spawn, which is probably not the best idea. He will hunt the kill though, and he will land it.
Impressive that he has his gun ready. Wasn't expecting him to have his gun ready.
So very unusual kill. How much does it cost Evil Geniuses? What does their money look like now?
Cost them everything. That was supposed to be around where they really established themselves, but now everything's kind of could be knocked into flux. He's like looking for it again.
So we have 2 AWPs and 3 pistols for Evil Geniuses. Cirque looking around the smoke, and Ponalone's up top while Cirque is focused on the lower area. Timing works out well for him. That's one of the rifles taken away. That might not be retrieved anytime soon. Tarek's on the way to CT spawn, however. He's actually managed to escape with the AWP. Ethan can run distraction, but I'll see that the AWP has gone. So many targets. Doesn't know which one to pick. Breeze and Stan now. All that remains. Evil Geniuses are headed to the bench as far as money's concerned. Now it's just Breeze, 1 versus 5. They may spend some time looking for him with 1 minute on the clock. Looking to take everything away from Evil Geniuses. The bomb's planted pretty quickly, in fact. And there he is, spotted now. A few seconds and ex-Singularity will be looking to use the numbers together. Flashbang works out eventually. They'll lose 2 players for it, but it's all good in the hood. AWP collected. And there are 2 more rounds to recover.
Okay, this is great.
Just like that. Yeah, big swing here in the first half. Forcing EG to save. ex-Singularity building up their bankroll. And really nice pick there, taking Cirque out. Lurking at the edge of the smoke. And he was just caught watching the wrong angle.
I feel like it, you know, some of it comes down to that, especially like 2 rounds in particular where they, where they, you know, had 2 very successful long takes. EG been struggling to defend long.
Oh, have a look at this. They need to retrieve the bomb. It is outside the long doors. Ben Leeds missed his shot. Do they continue to pursue? There's a Molotov, but there are 2 in there. Infinite is forced to be isolated from his team, and Stanislaus surely soon to go down. That was pretty interesting because they put the smoke through mid doors, which would suggest a lower tunnel play, but then they stayed hard left where the T's in T-spawn can't see them running up mid. That was quite novel from Evil Geniuses, and that could have ended much worse for Singularity, ex-Singularity, but they managed to hold on and deal with it.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely no easy task. And when you've got Evil Geniuses, all 5 of them running at you with pistols, and you're unsuspecting, it can certainly go very wrong.
Oh my god. He knows all the angles, Zach. All the angles.
He's so happy to take those peeks too. I mean, you had the scout, so you
yeah,
should.
But there must have been some demo watching there. To go for a peek like that, that's very specific. Krieg, the deletion cannon, continuing to do what it does. Circus fishing for something, but again, this is a crap situation for Evil Geniuses. Hone Lone moonwalking to avoid any flashbang plays. But there are no grenades of any kind for Evil Geniuses. Robbie is low tunnel looking for a rotation that's not coming through mid at the very least. And EG essentially have a stack towards the A bomb site. Now there are plenty of smoke grenades for the cross. Singularity playing it damn slow. And it has yielded him another kill. It must have heard the scope, surely. Here come the smoke grenades. Ethan misses his shot. Just a completely awkward situation. That's a nice headshot from him. Looking for the jumping action now, but Singularity will deal with it.
that would have been so awesome. Oh well. The ops coming out again.
Got 2 ops.
This would be the time to have a reaction from EG of some description. Against Dust 2, so there's only so much you can do. But you'd like to see them be able to hold long. Full fast timing down, suicide, always very strong. And it's like it's a case that when you throw that smoke to cross instead of anything else, you don't know that this is coming, and ex-Singularity will take full advantage. Ooh, is Circle looking? Oh my! Oh, Ethan's checking for this. Beautiful.
Great awareness, but these 2 CTs have a lot of work to do. Smoke to create some space, allows Stan to face with some cover. Won't work out for him though. 3 versus 3. There are no Molotovs for the retake. Maybe there's some lying around somewhere, but I don't think so, as the EG players died inside the site.
Breezy with the big flank. This is going to be a big kill here. If EG can flash for Breezy to peek this angle and clear this deep spot angle. Flash. Well done.
There we go, and the retake continues. With the smokes in the site, Stelly can't see anything. That is a clean retake. They lose no one.
That flash, so money.
That flash was everything.
It's so hard to know how to deal with that because you can't like, play anti-flash by yourself there. You'll just probably just die because you might just get peeked. So it's tough, a very tough spot. And at the same time, you don't even know if they're all if the one is even coming from tunnels too. So it's just I don't know how. I'm trying to think what would be a better way to set up. I don't think there really is.
Right. Yeah, they just didn't have any nades, or any smokes, mollies.
Yeah.
Evil Genius is finally back in a good situation. Ethan and Cirque now with the AWPs. Ethan towards the B-bomb site on this occasion. Somebody you remember for the AWP, considering his ability with the other rifles. Looking for the gap in the corner of the smoke. Cirque will be aware of this, not showing too much. No shadow information. And they wait. So many flashes for EG, not much else though. Perhaps trying to pull CTs into mid to weaken the A bomb site. Pop flash play, in goes Tariq, sees nobody inside long doors. And surely there'll be a greater focus on the A bomb site. Will Breeze go to the goose position? If he does, we may see the palm tree flashbangs. There he goes. There's the palm tree flashbang. Hard to see. There's a flash up and they're completely blind. Another re-peek and it's nothing but deletions from Evil Geniuses. And Benley looking to cut off the rotation. Make it expensive for EG. 25 seconds. He won't be going to the A bomb site anytime soon.
When Breeze has a Krieg in his hands and you're watching his POV, it doesn't really look fair, does it?
Yeah, makes it look easy.
People just die. They all just die.
Counter-terrorists win.
Indeed they do. Second round for the counter-terrorists in a row. It's been a drought with the comeback from ex-Singularity. Oh, okay, I thought he landed that. I was about to say, that is quite the peak. Cirque loves a bit of battle sniping. Oh, okay. You've got a sound cues there, but he's just in the zone. He's salivating for another kill.
Sees red. The bloodlust.
Two ops will continue for Evil Geniuses. And again, there's a fast pace down the mid position, this time towards Catwalk. 3 players around A. Not too far, not too deep in towards long. Still deploying grenades. Only 2 players now on Cat for ex-Singularity. Maybe there'll be some initial grenades to bait a response from EG.
And EG playing a standard 2 and B, 3A. Tariq here, he's kind of leaning towards CT spawn, so maybe he's expecting a mid B, especially after EG smashed ex-Singularity's previous cat pick, so it would be weird.
There we go. Stanislaw dealing with the first player. Now they move into a push towards the B bomb site. A really late grenade. That timing for Tariq is so unfortunate. Double smokes towards the door position. That sends Singularity towards the window, where an AWP lies in wait. This is really weird now. They won't commit. They seem to realize it's probably a bad idea with those smokes up. But this is a very dangerous situation. Cirque has a look, unable to pull the trigger. They focus on the window now. Evil Geniuses. 1 player towards long and 2 around B. This is a really weird scenario. But look at the time, 23 seconds on the clock. They have to go towards B. So Breeze in the short position.
It's a leg. But that could be everything here. It might just be because up to Ethan on the bomb side alone. Now Breeze on the flank with the Krieg.
Oh,
Diving in, he can just win this. Oh, he goes for the knife, he's insane! And that, I mean, he could even have just tried to pull off the pistol or the Krieg, anything.
Surely he could have just sprayed his gun there.
Yeah.
Because it was out, and then he pulled his knife back out. But if the guy turns around, I don't know, you just spray him, you're on top of him. That was a wild one. Even I would have shot there.
No, you would.
Yeah.
This is the...
Okay, well that was the thing. And it's back to pistols for the evil geniuses.
That was a bizarre round. It was just a stalemate. Both teams just sitting outside B for like 20 seconds. And somehow ex-Singularity able to take that with barely any time on the clock.
That was a bananas round. But on the CT side, which is quite difficult to play on Dust 2, EG have got 7 rounds so far. So they may be content with the situation for now. Ooh, the pop flash, surely it won't be heard. There is a swing from one. The smokes are up though, which will separate the players. Stan's got another flashbang. And there's a Stand one. And out they go. But there is help from short. And that leaves the flashbang thrower. No gun to retrieve. Off angles from Stelly. It seems Stan will look to play the close range game. But the score is soon to be tied. Denied.
Yeah, if you consider that EG won the pistol, this is a great half from ex-Singularity. Like, they're doing a really good job right now. And at the end of this first half, whether they get 8 or whether they're stuck on 7, they're going to be going into the second half with a real shot.
Yeah.
Impressive stuff. That said, EG will be much more dangerous on their T side, I would imagine.
And we'll see if ex-Singularity smokes CT off this time. Last time they just tried walking out dry. Okay.
Up he goes, Tariq. There is a late rotation. He hears the sound cues. Might not commit, but he is buying time for his team. He's delaying. Stan gets his gun up just in the nick of time. And in this last round, there are 2 ex-Singularity players left just about. Ben Leet may not last much longer. Stuck in the corner with the bomb. Pone alone holding the angle now. Turning into Bedlam here on Dust 2. Mirage to come and maybe nuke afterwards. And they move towards the long position, but just as they start to, Cirque starts to as well.
Nice catch. High flash. Cirque will not be fooled. Pone alone pulls out the orb. Oh dear, not sure what happened there, but Cirque finishes it off. 8-7 in favor of EG, and this is actually going to be an interesting one. It's not open and shut here for ex-Singularity. They're going into the second half with a shot. We'll see if they can do it after the break.
Be like Bottle. Build your own community with your very own hub. Join other hubs and play more maps competitively than ever before. Compete for prizes and win FACEIT points just by playing your favorite games. It really is that simple. Join the community or create your own. Only at FACEIT.com.
Cool, right? Want to know where I got it? Well, look, go to CS.money. It's a trade platform and a marketplace at the same time. Just choose, click, and get. Good luck, bro.
Hello. We have returned. It's a crazy game of Dust 2 we're seeing so far between ex-Singularity and Evil Geniuses, and it continues now with EG the aggressors. Although I think both sides will be aggressors as they were in the previous half. It's just one of those games. Styles make fights, and this has been explosive. EG go into long, not too concerned with the mid situation. And ex-Singularity, they've got 2 players deep in shorts. There's no smoke to hide behind, and there's no information. But here they're about to find some information now. 2 smokes up for the cross. They'll take a few shots through the smoke, and there is the reaction from the CTs. They'll hold down the short position, maybe send players towards long as well. EG still creeping onto the site. Now they've got Ethan in that long position. They can fall back and help him hold.
Definitely good spots. It's going to take some nice headshots.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough retake. They gotta start working.
It's a good start from Ethan, and he's going to continue. Looking pretty bad right now here for ex-Singularity. They're getting blasted by these pistols, and there it is. 9-7. EG starting off with the money.
Pop. I love a P250.
I think if we're gonna plan on doing a 5-on-5 retake, maybe going like 5 cat.
Oh my days.
And then having a smoke.
Nice.
We have, are they all going to peek mid? Are 4 of them going to peek mid?
Yes.
Well, they haven't made a connection just yet. Now, I mean, how many people did he see peeking mid? He must have seen at least 3. So what is your play? There we go. Cirque has been eliminated. See if EG can drop that smoke on the door. Tarek's going to go for it. There you go. That is the, that's what happens when you make those plays. They know exactly where you are, so you're going to take damage. Now we've just got spam all over the shop. Get the smokes up, plant for short. They've avoided most of the damage. Tarek's got the bomb and he's made his way towards T-spawn though. To collect a scout. Didn't he? What weapon did he have? I thought he had a Krieg. Am I losing my mind? Maybe I was looking at Breeze on the HUD. I don't know. Anyway. They cross. Plant for shorts. Plant for long.
Ex-Singularity waiting to shoot up mid another day. The thing is, if you're EG, you just like rush B or something in the next round.
Right.
Because there's no way that they can defend a B rush with 4 scouts.
What if they smoke mid and all go to B with the scouts?
Well,
I would be
I'd pay money to see
so
that.
happy.
I'd pay money to see that.
It would be the most ridiculous thing ever.
I put $10 in the pot for that.
Who has the? I mean, what IQ is that? 200,000 IQ. 4 scouts facing B with a smoke in mid to cross. Imagine. Imagine. I want to believe.
Throw the decoys in behind the smoke.
There's a UMP in spawn.
We gotta get the decoys in there, James. Decoys in the smoke mid. And then everyone defends B.
Those are the satisfying ones. Infinite's been consistent with the AWP headshots. Excuse me, the scout headshots. It's so nice when you go past the mid doors and just pop.
Rush.
There's no smoke. Oh, there is a smoke. I didn't see it. I don't know why.
Oh, they're actually playing a 2-1-2 with scouts.
Okay, so 2 of the scouts are towards the B bomb site. Come on, man. You see, I'm ahead of my time, people. I'm ahead of my time.
Oh, they're so low. 3 of them.
There's still a HE. Where's Robbie? Oh, he's miles away. He's on the A bomb site. They are so low. Get that HE over there. There's still a player on short, and Ben's trying to deal with that. Catching the rotation. He's going to pick up a Molotov, which will help for the retake. They've got nothing to lose by going for this. There's... Oh, Breeze is going towards T-spawn, but he has... Did he? I think he was hurt. I want to say he was hurt. But if Ben walks into this, he's got to run over. Oh, that's a huge frag for EG. That changes everything. It takes the Molotov away. I don't know what happened to the HE grenade. Robbie may be wanting to save his Kevlar at this point.
I was gonna say, like, they're full buy next round, so would have been cool to see more commitment, James. Screw the Kevlar. It's only $650.
Looking for exits. He may be exited. No, Breeze was close, but didn't have an angle. 11 rounds now for Evil Geniuses. 4 in a row, in fact. They got the last round of the previous half as well.
And Cirque pretty much with the best long A spawn here. See if they're gonna full commit or if he's just gonna hold the angle. Gonna be a huge round for ex-Singularity if they can defend this. Well done. Waiting out the full molly before peeking. Step 1 is good for ex-Singularity.
Oh, it touched him. He's made his way through. They don't have any idea. Oh, there's more players there. They're swarming. The Zerg army is here. All over the B-bomb site. Ethan with some area control. And they've been outmaneuvered by Singularity, although that may change now with that frag just as a bomb gets planted. They've got a Molotov for the retake, they've got a smoke for the tunnel, they could even smoke tunnel and have somebody walk through it. But they're all coming from CT. No kit.
Okay, you gotta
He's messed up the
here.
molly. He was too far to the left-hand side. You got to be in the middle of the right side of the plank. He was too far to the left. But maybe, I don't know. But yeah, he did it wrong.
I had to learn that one. I don't know that one.
It's really easy.
What I really appreciated here was the way that EG went into the B-bomb site, because you have Tarek running first, and it's the second player that goes up onto the stack to challenge the car player. And just as Tarek appears for the car player to shoot at, that car player is being shot at by the guy on the boost, and likewise, similar situation, Tarek gets to kill the guy shooting the players coming out the tons, who's actually deep on the bomb site. Like, it's just a very clean execution of that push.
Yeah.
Each player knowing their role.
Found that timing to get ahead of that molly.
Oh wow. Stanislaw flashed short from long before going through the doors for his teammates as they moved up short.
Goodbye.
That is quite the headshot from Breeze, looking for a player near car. There's often a CT here. An exchange of flashbangs. Ethan has to fall back for now. Teammates have opened the proceedings. Tarek catching the rotation. Steady on the low ground. This round is slipping away from the CT side. So crouching. There's the cavalry. Stanislaw trampling on Stelly with the EG horse. Pone Lone left to try and slip away from the burglars. You won't see the flank. Oh, there's the sound cues. Surely heard by Tarek.
So this run was dangerous in part because EG they get a quick catwalk timing at the same time as Evil Geniuses are going for the long pick, which, you know, as a CTs, when you have the presence there, you actually see the gun shooting at double doors. Even though you have the molly down, you kind of hang out for a little bit longer. And the players on Cat reach Cat like at 143 or something, 144, and Breeze just swings and instantly kills the player on site. So at that point, it's just like the position gained is so extreme, very hard to respond to. There's so much that works in your favor on each side. Does too. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Nicely done.
Oh, this is awkward for Breeze now. He's got 2 to deal with. Oh, he's not able to escape the flashbangs all over the place. Stan pulling the Molotov out. They may not have expected him there, but he's limited the risk, taking the the bomb away rather. Molotov will try to delay collection of the weapons. Tarek has made inroads towards the B bomb site, but there are 2 men on that short position. Does he smoke? Yeah, he does. This may be the smart play here. Not exposing himself. Still keeping it quiet, but it's time to start running, surely. 2 versus 4. Now, how many players do they invest in weapon collection on long? They've got a Krieg. And an MP9.
No kit, though.
And another Krieg. But the utility usage may delay things. Tarek's in the right spot for the pop flashes. There goes the first one. Oh no! Tarek 1 versus 4, repositioning by double stack. They're lining up for him, but they're just everywhere, swarming. And it's a very unlikely round for ex-Singularity. The weapons from long collected and finishing off the job on B.
Beautiful pop flash, finding that perfect timing. And catching those 2 players in the open. And well played. That's, I mean, they want any chance of winning the match, that was it. Winning in full eco like that. Having 4 players upgraded. See if they can capitalize.
But can they find a way to replicate rounds? That's going to be a different thing entirely. It's going to be very hard for them to find a way to stop EG from running all over the map. Look at So. I mean, that's just absurd, the confidence there. They're going to be stopped hard by Steli Mama, and they're going to have to start respecting, because ex-Singularity just told them that they cannot run shenanigans and get away with it. Because they just tried to do that, and they've given up this round, most likely, unless there's a category of errors made in this round now by ex-Singularity, but it shouldn't be a possibility here. But damage is at least the first goal, the first way you can have impact still. That's some good damage. They might win the B-bomb site now, forcing the players back. That's Molly decking in from Ethan. Jumps a little bit too soon, though, before the Molly was able to protect him.
Question of damage, perhaps.
It's the only play.
Unless he's Zaiwu. Let's not forget that pistol. This is not quite a pistol, though.
Oh
Okay, Stan. 1 versus 2, 35 seconds. Plenty of time. There has been a rotation of a second player. Jumps past the angle. Maybe that's all the information he needs. Does he realize there are 2 players? Here's an AWP. Now he's got the information. Why was AWP shot jumping back towards the door? Trying to do it without the footstep sound cues. I respect the play. And he will make it more expensive for the CT side. Nice hold from Steli. Ex-Singularity, they're creeping up. Slowly but surely, some jack in the box there.
Yeah. EG have to be careful here. They you got to give that respect to Singularity, ex-Singularity, and make sure that you don't try to rush things too much. It's great. A couple rounds from them. Need to follow up. Stuck on the orb again. Looking for that cat play, but passive setup from ex-Singularity now. EG will take catwalk. A pretty regular timing, around 1 to 115. Ultra fast timing is like 144, I think, or 142.
Nervous, tense.
EG, they still have 2 smokes. So it looks like they're going to do just a standard A split with Breezy walking out. So this battle here between Bentley rotating off.
Set up smokers there. The avant-garde smokes. Still very slow, methodical. There's a Molotov. More than one, actually. Robbie just falling to the flames, forced forward. Stereo frags for Evil Geniuses. And they've got time to plant this bomb. Infinite looking for something. He spots a jump from Cirque. Don't want to get too close to the edge of this balcony. Cirque keeps jumping around, but it's going to be a free frag. An opening kill for Singularity. Not the easiest situation for them, though. Ethan doesn't really have the right tools for the job. Tarek is going to fall as well. What is happening now? Stan takes off the short player, trying to go for the long one. He's got to find his frag, but he can't. And now it's Breeze to finish things off with the Krieg, as he often does. And it's 14 for EG.
That was very close. It was a good effort from ex-Singularity. It's cool that Evil Geniuses use the Avangar set piece onto the A side. Where you get the molly goose, you get the molly on the slope, you get the two one-way smokes, the rail smokes in there as well. Very strong.
That's very questionable that Banleet left long A. I think in that situation you let the A player play solo and then you hold long and you retake A that way. They had Breezy went out faster, it would have been a much easier take on EG's part.
Avoiding a flashbang infinite. He's causing problems. Teammates being tagged. Do they stand and fight? They may have to now. Another kill from him. This could be disastrous, but Breeze is turning it around with the Krieg again. That leaves Robbie out of position. He's double OP. The bomb's been rescued by EG. Now, they don't have the smokes to cross, and Breeze has 5 HP, as good as he is. He's got 5 HP, but here they are at long. And they are running. So, Robbie's going to get a clue. But he won't get a frag. Tarek goes first, and Evil Geniuses make it to game point on Dust 2.
Breezy too strong. I'm in that SG. Almost at 30 frags. And Infinite. Love this play. Just, you know, taking the fights to them, finding the timing. And I don't think ex-Singularity expected Breezy to be so close to them.
An auto shotgun on Dust 2. Don't see that very often. It is on the B-bomb site, however. Breeze makes his way through long doors, and it begins the slaughter, the Krieg slaughter. Well, it's a brief one. Not quite the abattoir, and there's just carnage everywhere from ex-Singularity, trying to make wild plays, trying to just push before things can be calmed, and Tarek knows how to seize an opportunity. One shot, not enough on this occasion with the shotgun, and Stellian Infinite now out of position in a rough spot.
Right, well, it's looking pretty bad right now. And there goes the flag. Ethan, nice transfer to finish it off, 16-9. It was a pretty damn good attempt from ex-Singularity, but you can see that when you get to that T side, that's where this map is really, really hard to play. Or rather, it's very hard to play against a team that is this good, that can abuse all the things that are abusable on the T side of Dust 2, because there is a lot.
That's the first map in the bag for Evil Geniuses. It was a fun game of Dust 2 to watch. Some nice highlights from Cirque, mainly in the first half, but plenty of players to give highlights as well for both squads. That was a nice 3K from Infinite towards the end in that mid position, but too little too late, unfortunately, for ex-Singularity. Of course, they were an underdog coming into this in the first place. We head towards the final scenes. That retake was quite something. Again, last-ditch efforts here from ex-Singularity. I mean, they were pretty threatening. They've got some nice players on their team, but here we go. The 30 bomb from Breeze, far ahead of any of his teammates. 30-15, a solid KDR of 2. And that's going to be Dust 2 in the bag. The second map in this best of 3 series is going to be Mirage. That is on the other side of the break that we are heading to right now. We will see you in around about 6 minutes from now.